Hey, Mom, you got a minute to talk?
Of course, honey. What's up?
I need to talk to you about Sarah. It's kind of a heavy topic.
Give me just a moment to finish up what I'm doing. Is everything okay?
Not really. Take your time, though.
Okay, I'm here now. What's going on with Sarah?
I think she's cheating on me.
What? Sarah? No way. You can't be serious about that.
I wouldn't joke about something like this. Trust me, I wish I was wrong too.
But she's such a sweetheart. I've never met a better daughter-in-law.
That's what makes this so hard. Everything seemed perfect until recently.
How long have you been suspecting this?
It's been about 2 months now. I didn't want to say anything at first. Thought maybe I was just being paranoid.
What changed?
It was just little things at first. She started working late more often, and she always had excuses for why she couldn't make it to dinner.
That could be work stress though, right? Her company's been going through some changes.
I thought so too, but then she started being really protective of her phone. Password changed, she's always taking calls in another room.
Still, that's not definite proof.
I know, I didn't want to believe it either, but I'm pretty sure she's having an affair.
What makes you so certain? Have you seen her with someone?
I haven't, but a coworker has, multiple times.
Your coworker? When was this?
Last week, and then it happened again yesterday. They said they saw her going into a hotel downtown with some guy.
Downtown? Near her office?
No, that's the thing. It was completely in the opposite direction.
Oh, honey. But with Sarah, couldn't it just be something innocent? Maybe someone asked for directions or something.
Mom, she was all dressed up. My coworker said she looked like she was going on a date.
Could it have been a work meeting? Sometimes they do those at hotels.
At 8 p.m., and she told me she was working late at the office both times.
Did you check with her office?
No, not yet. I've noticed things have been off for a while. Looking back, she's been coming home late some nights for the past few months.
How late are we talking?
Sometimes not until 11 p.m. Once it was after midnight.
And she always says it's work?
Yeah, but her stories don't add up. Last week she said she had to finish a project, but when I mentioned it to her coworker at the company party, they had no idea what I was talking about.
That is very concerning. Have you noticed any other changes?
She's been distant. She doesn't want to make plans for the future anymore with me. We were supposed to look at houses next month, but she keeps putting it off.
Maybe she's having doubts about the relationship between the two of you?
That's what scares me. We've been married for only 3 years. Everything was great until recently.
When exactly did things start changing?
About 6 months ago, right after that company retreat she went to.
The one in Osaka?
Yeah, she came back different somehow, more secretive since then.
I know you're not the type to jump to conclusions, but without solid proof, we can't really do anything.
I can't take it anymore. I'm planning to confront her soon about what I know.
Wait, don't do anything without evidence. That's the worst thing you could do right now.
Then what am I supposed to do? Just watch my marriage fall apart?
No, but you need to be smart about this. Have you considered hiring someone to look into this more?
You mean like a private investigator?
Yes, at least they could give you concrete proof one way or the other.
I looked into hiring a PI, but they said it would cost around $20,000. Since we both work different schedules, it could end up costing even more.
$20,000? We could talk to your father about helping.
No way, I don't want to use your savings for something like this.
But it's your marriage we're talking about. This isn't just some small thing.
I know, but that's your retirement money. I can't ask you to spend it on this.
Sometimes you have to spend money to protect what's important.
Thanks, but I'll pass on the money. I'm just gonna ask her directly.
She's not going to just admit it if you ask. Yes, I'm having an affair. Who would say that?
Sarah would. She's always been honest with me.
Honey, if she's having an affair, she's already not being honest with you.
I just can't believe she'd lie to my face if I asked her directly.
Sarah's a sweet girl, I'll give you that. Most daughter-in-laws barely visit their in-laws, but she comes by often and is always so kind to both me and your father.
Yeah, she's always been good with family.
Which is why this is so hard to believe. But if she is hiding something, she's not going to confess just because you ask her.
I really thought if I had a serious talk with her, she'd tell me the truth about everything.
You're being naive. If she's hiding it, she won't admit it, and without proof, you'll end up being the bad guy.
What do you mean?
She could turn it around on you. She could make you seem paranoid or controlling.
She wouldn't do that. Would she?
People do surprising things when cornered. What will you do if she says she's not cheating?
I hadn't thought that far ahead. You're right.
Of course you hadn't. You're hurting right now. That's why you need to think this through carefully before you do anything.
I just feel so lost. Everything I thought I knew about my marriage feels like a lie.
I understand, but rushing into a confrontation won't help either.
Then what should I do?
So gather evidence first. I know it's going to be hard, but there are things you can do yourself.
Like what?
Start keeping track of her schedule. When she says she's working late, document it. Save any texts or emails that don't add up.
I feel dirty doing that, like I'm spying on my own wife.
I know it feels wrong, but you need to protect yourself. If you end up needing professional help, I'll be here.
Thank you, Mom. I appreciate you listening to all this.
Though, I have to say, I never expected to hear the word affair from you. You two always seemed so happy together. I'm truly shocked.
That's what I thought, too. I never imagined she'd cheat, but something's definitely wrong.
When did you first start suspecting again?
Remember that dinner party last month when she got that phone call and had to leave early?
Yes, she said it was a work emergency.
I called her office the next day. There was no emergency, according to them.
Oh, Ethan, I'm so sorry you're going through this.
I keep hoping I'm wrong about this, that there's some explanation that makes sense.
I hope it's just a misunderstanding, but if you're this convinced, there might be something to it. Stay strong, okay?
Yeah. Hey, can you not tell Dad about this yet?
Of course not. This stays between us.
Thanks. He's always been so protective of Sarah. I don't want him getting involved yet.
Probably for the best. You know how he gets. He might go overboard.
Yeah, Dad's always been super strict with everyone, except Sarah. He really likes her.
He does tend to give her special treatment.
Sometimes I think he likes her more than me.
Don't say that. He's just always wanted a daughter.
Maybe. Still, I hope he doesn't flip out when he finds out.
Let's cross that bridge when we come to it. For now, focus on gathering evidence.
Sorry for dumping all this on you. I feel really bad.
Don't apologize. That's what mothers are for.
Still, it's a lot to deal with.
It's good to get things off your chest. If you need a break from home, you're always welcome to come over for dinner at any time.
Thanks, Mom. But like you said, I don't have solid proof yet, so I'll keep digging.
Just be careful when you do, okay? Don't let this consume you.
It's too late for that. I can't think about anything else these days.
Just try to keep up your normal routine. Don't give her any reason to suspect you know.
I'll try. Don't know what'll happen, but sorry in advance if things get messy.
Don't worry about us. Just take care of yourself first.
I should go. Sarah will be home soon.
Call me anytime, day or night. I mean it.
Thanks, Mom. I love you.
I love you too, honey. Stay strong.
Hey, Ethan, your mom's crying because you got divorced. What the hell? She told you about it? She's been locked in her room all day. What were you thinking? What did you expect? Sarah was cheating on me. You can't just throw away a marriage like that. I didn't throw it away. Sarah did. That's no reason to jump straight to divorce. Why didn't you talk to us before making such a huge decision? Because it was my decision to make. We're your parents. We deserved to know. I talked to Mom about it months ago. She knew I was suspicious. And she didn't tell me about this? I asked her not to tell you just yet. Why would you keep this from me? Because I knew you'd react like this. Like what? Like a father concerned about his son's marriage? No! Like someone who doesn't listen. What's that supposed to mean? Talking wouldn't have changed anything. A co-worker caught them, got photos of Sarah going into a hotel with some guy. Photos can be misleading sometimes. There's nothing misleading about it. I can't unsee something like that. Did you even try to work it out? What's there to work out? She cheated on me. Marriage counseling? Therapy? I knew right then I couldn't stay married to her. You're being hasty about this. I'm being realistic. Sarah says she didn't want the divorce. Wait, how do you know that? What? How do you know what Sarah says? Have you been talking to Sarah? Yeah? What's wrong with that? Can I not talk to her? Nothing, I guess. But I'm the one who got cheated on. It feels like you're taking her side here. I'm not taking any sides. Really? It sounds like you are. She must have had her reasons. Are you serious right now? Marriage isn't simple, son. Faithfulness is pretty simple if you ask me. I've never met anyone as pure-hearted as her. She must have had a really good reason to have an affair. Pure-hearted people don't cheat on their partners. You're being too black and white about this. And what really good reason could there possibly be? Maybe you weren't meeting her needs. Wow! Just wow! I'm just saying there are two sides to every story, and you're choosing her side over mine. I won't accept this divorce. It's not up to you to accept it. And if you ever bring home another wife, I won't accept her either. You don't get to make that choice. I'm your father, of course I do. What are you talking about? We're already divorced. It's not too late to fix this. Sarah and I are strangers now. You're being dramatic. Once I get the settlement money, I never want to see her again. Settlement? You're taking money from her? She cheated on me. That's how divorce works. Then remarry her. What? You heard me. Remarry her. Have you lost your mind or something? She's perfect for this family. You're not making any sense. She fits in so well with us, though. I know you liked Sarah, but cheating is cheating. Everyone makes mistakes. This wasn't a mistake. It was a choice that she made. Men can go to strip clubs and it's not cheating. Isn't that a double standard? I mean, maybe, but what does that have to do with Sarah? You're being too rigid about this. No, I'm having normal boundaries. It was probably just a fling anyway. A fling? Are you kidding me? These things happen all the time. You give Mom grief if she just wants to go on a spa weekend with her friends, but you're defending actual cheating? That's different. How? Your mother is what? We're not talking about me. Just talk to Sarah again about how you made a mistake. We talked plenty before the divorce. And? She won't tell me anything about the guy. See? That's something. How is that something? She's protecting you. She's protecting him. Same thing. She says she'll never reveal who he is. She's just being considerate. And she has the nerve to say she wants to try again? See? She's loyal. Loyal? She cheated on me. She's protecting him from trouble. I'm done talking to you about this. Don't walk away from this. I'm the one who's hurt here. I'm the victim. You're being selfish. How am I being selfish about anything? She said she'd even move in with us someday. When did she say that? That's not important. It seems pretty important to me. Focus on fixing your marriage first. Whatever. If you're so worried about Sarah, why don't you take care of her? I can't. I have your mother. Then stay out of my business. Watch your tone with me. Or what? I'm still your father. Then act like it. Either you talk to Sarah again and do as I say, or I'll cut you off. Cut me off? I'm 35 years old. You're still my son. Seriously? You've completely lost it. I mean it. Whatever, do what you want. You're choosing divorce over your family? No, I'm choosing self-respect over enabling cheating. You're making a big mistake. The only mistake was not seeing what was happening sooner. Sarah's different. Yeah, I'm starting to see that now. What's that supposed to mean? Nothing. We're done here. This conversation isn't over. Yes, it is over. We'll talk about this again when you've calmed down. Don't hold your breath. You're being stubborn about this, and you're being weird about my ex-wife. I just want what's best for this family. No, you want what you want. Same thing. Not even close. Think about what you're throwing away. I have. Have you given it a thought? What's that supposed to mean? Nothing. Goodbye, Dad. Hey, Dad, you got a minute? Are you finally ready to be reasonable? Something like that, you can say. It's about time. Any progress with Sarah? You tell me. What do you mean? If you're in touch with her, shouldn't you know about everything? Well, I've been holding back on contacting her lately. Really? When did that start? A few weeks ago. Any particular reason? I figured it wouldn't help. Help with what exactly? Getting you two back together. Oh, really? You're being kind of strange. Am I? So how'd it go with Sarah? Did you make up with her? Make up? We're not in a fight. We're divorced. But you talked to her. Oh, yeah, we talked. And? I heard her side of things. Good, good. So you'll reconcile? There's no chance we're getting back together. Why not? What did she say? She told me everything. Everything about what? You really want to know what she told me? Of course I do. How cold can you be? What are you talking about? It was just an affair, right? Exactly. One mistake shouldn't ruin everything. You're impossible. She can change. It was one mistake. Why can't you forgive her? Wow. I guess affair partners do think differently. What? Nice one, Dad. What are you talking about? I told you already. Sarah told me everything. Everything about what? About you being her affair partner all this time. That's ridiculous. Is it? What are you even saying? You know exactly what I'm saying. That's absurd. She's making things up. Really? She offered proof. Proof? What proof? She told me when I offered to reduce the settlement. She's just lying. Too bad. She was pretty mad you got off scot-free. This is nonsense. That's why she stopped answering your messages. I would never. Never what? She's my son's wife. Was. She was your son's wife. Again, we're divorced now. You can't believe this. She's not telling you the truth. Yeah, she was telling me the truth about everything. What were you thinking? Nothing happened between us. You're disgusting. Seriously. The age gap alone. It's impossible. Do you want to see the proof? What proof? The photos my friend took didn't show your face. See? No proof. But Sarah gave me all your texts and pictures. She wouldn't do that. Do you want me to send that hotel selfie where you're making a peace sign? You have nothing to say? Don't tell your mother about this. So now you admit it. You were her affair partner. It's not what you think. Then what is it? I couldn't help it. Couldn't help what? Sarah is exactly my type. Gross! I don't want to hear that. One thing led to another. Just stop talking. I don't want to hear the rest. Men will be men, son. Don't call me your son. You'll understand it someday. Your son's wife. Really? These things happen all the time. No, they don't. More often than you'd think. You make me sick. You're just overreacting. I have nothing but contempt for you. Watch your tone with me. Or what? Promise you won't tell your mother about any of this. Why shouldn't I tell her? She's been so upset about your divorce. I wonder why. She's staying in her room because of what you did to her. She finally went for a walk today outside. You're something else. What do you mean? You're always controlling Mom's every move but doing this yourself. That's different. How? You're a man too, you understand, right? Hell no. Come on. And I don't want to understand. Let's work this out. There's nothing to work out. Fine. How much do you want? What? To keep quiet about this. Are you trying to bribe me with money? I can get $10,000 without your mother knowing. You wreck my marriage and you think $10,000 covers it? It's a lot of money. That's even less than what Sarah's paying. She's paying you? Yeah, and she took a reduction to expose you. That snake! Really? That's your response after everything? $20,000 then. That's not enough. Be reasonable. Reasonable? Really? Come on, I can't take out large sums without your mother noticing. Maybe you should have thought about that before sleeping with my wife. Ex-wife? Because of you! Look, we can work something out. There's nothing to work out. Everyone has a price. Not me. Name it then. I want you to suffer. Don't be dramatic. I want Mom to know what kind of man she married. You wouldn't. Watch me. I'm your father. Not anymore.
Honey, it's Linda, your wife.
Linda? No.
Yes, it's me.
How long have you...
I've been sitting here reading your entire conversation with Ethan this whole time.
It's not what it looks like!
I'm so disgusted.
Let me explain!
Please do.
No, wait, there's more to this!
More to what?
Well, Sarah was kind of coming on to me.
So you had an affair with her?
Well, yeah, I guess.
Which part of that is more to this?
You don't understand!
I understand it perfectly.
She pursued me first.
And you just couldn't resist?
It wasn't like that.
Then what was it like?
Well,
You're so pathetic.
Don't talk to me like that.
I'll talk to you however I want.
I'm still your husband.
Your son gets cheated on and divorced and you call him spineless?
That's different.
You're the spineless one.
How dare you say that to me?
How dare I? How dare you?
I'm not spineless.
No, then what would you call it?
I made a mistake.
A mistake is forgetting to buy milk. This was a choice that you made.
You don't understand what happened between us.
Then please explain it to me.
It's very complicated.
You swagger around, but you're completely unreliable.
That's not true.
You threatened to disown our son over his divorce.
I was trying to save his marriage.
By sleeping with his wife?
That was different.
Then show zero remorse to either of us.
I feel terrible about this.
You feel bad about getting caught.
No, about everything.
Are you planning to do right by Sarah?
What do you mean?
You ruined her marriage too.
It's over with Sarah.
Just like that?
She sold me out.
And that's why you're done with her?
I don't owe her anything.
You had an affair with her that led to her divorce from our son.
She's the one who told Ethan.
Shouldn't a man of character at least apologize and pay damages?
She betrayed me.
Betrayed you?
Yes, she told Ethan everything.
I see.
She can't be trusted anymore.
And what about Ethan and me?
What about you?
Do you even care what you've done to us?
What do you want me to do?
How about starting with an apology?
I said I was sorry already.
No, you didn't.
Well, I am.
You don't even think you did anything wrong, do you?
I already admitted it was a mistake.
Don't just say sorry over text.
What more do you want?
You need to properly apologize to Ethan and me in person later.
Fine.
And we're getting every penny of the settlement.
What settlement?
From the divorce.
Why do I need to pay you anything?
Are you being serious right now?
It's our shared money anyway, so what's the point?
What's the point? Are you being serious?
Yes, what's the point?
I'm divorcing you.
What?
You heard me.
At our age?
Age has nothing to do with it.
Be reasonable.
I won't spend another day married to a man who had an affair with our son's wife.
That's ancient history.
It just happened.
Wait, I'm reformed.
Reformed? It's been hours.
I won't see Sarah anymore.
How generous of you.
It's over.
So what? That doesn't erase what you did.
I'll make it up to you.
How?
I'll do anything to make it up to you.
Except take responsibility.
Wait, please.
For what?
How am I supposed to live alone?
Figure it out.
Who's going to cook for me?
Are you kidding me?
I'm being serious!
You're worried about meals at a time like this?
I can't take care of myself!
Hire someone if you can't cook for yourself.
That's not the same!
Or find a girlfriend. You're divorcing too, after all.
Linda, I was never serious about her!
About Sarah?
Yes, you're my only real wife!
I don't want a husband like you.
Don't say that!
Why not? It's true.
Men stray sometimes.
Is that supposed to make me feel better?
But we always come back to the one we truly love.
And that's me?
Of course!
You had an affair with our son's wife.
It meant nothing.
The thought of staying with you makes my skin crawl.
You don't mean that?
My love isn't infinite.
Just give me another chance.
The divorce papers will be coming with Ethan and our lawyer.
Linda, I'm sorry.
Too late.
Come back!
Never.
I can't live alone!
You managed to have an affair with someone young enough to be your daughter.
That was different!
So you'll manage just fine.
Please!
I'm never coming back to that house or you.
We can work this out!
And now that I know, you're paying full settlement.
You can't do this to me!
That's all I have to say.
We need to talk about this!
Talk to Ethan about the rest.
Linda, wait!
What?
I don't want a divorce. I'll apologize for the affair, but don't worry about Mom. This isn't about you. I'll take care of her. She's my wife. Not for long. You two caused this divorce between your mother and me. No, this is on you and Sarah. Don't get it twisted. Pretty sure we see things clearly now. She was your woman first, and you took her from me. In the end, she betrayed me for money after all I did for her. Good riddance to her. You're one to talk. How dare you speak to your father like that? You're not my father anymore. Don't be dramatic. Mom and I are done being your family. Don't abandon me too. You abandoned us first. We've been family for decades. What about all those years? That's what I want to know. I just made one mistake. You betrayed us in the worst possible way. I can change. How could I ever see you as my father again? I'll pay. It's not about money. I'll pay whatever it takes to convince your mother. Please. No way. She'll listen to you. I support the divorce too. You can't both leave me. Stop pretending to be family. I am your family. Not anymore. Please, I'll do anything. Goodbye, Dad. After that, we went through mediation since my father wouldn't agree to the divorce. As expected, it took 6 months to finalize everything. Turns out my father was more invested in the affair than Sarah was. She didn't exactly come running when he became single. While I can't forgive Sarah, I'm more shocked that my own father would have an affair with her. Right now, I'm just relieved to be away from these crazy people. I heard my father's like a shell of himself now. He never learned to do any housework since he always relied on Mom, so he's really struggling. The neighborhood and his workplace found out about the double affair in the family, and now nobody wants anything to do with him. I hope he spends the rest of his life regretting what he did to Mom and me. Mom and I used the settlement money to move to a new place. We're living together now. Mom was pretty down after the divorce for a while, but now she's... Hey, Sarah, your mom called again.
What did she want? Was it about moving in?
Yeah, she says she wants to move into a luxury condo with us ASAP, and she also mentioned wanting something else.
She really wants to move in with us, huh? I'm sorry she's even asking you for more.
It's getting more frequent, isn't it? She's called 3 times this week.
She never used to call you directly, but now she has your personal number, work number, and everything.
She even showed up at the office yesterday.
What? She didn't tell me that. What did she want?
To look at floor plans, said she wanted to help pick our next place.
We haven't even decided if we're moving yet. She's getting way ahead of herself. And also, what was she asking you to buy her?
She wants some designer shoes.
I'm really sorry about all this. Let me guess which shoes she wants. Those red-bottom ones she saw at the mall?
Yup, she said they're only $3,000. She sent me links to 5 different pairs.
3,000? That's insane. Last month it was a handbag, now this.
She said it would be a good investment, something about how they hold their value.
I can't believe she's still using that excuse. And let me guess, when you told her you talked to me about it, she claimed I already said it was fine?
That's exactly what happened, but we both know that's her usual lie.
Last week she told me you already approved her moving in. She's trying to play us against each other.
She's getting better at it, too. Shows me screenshots of conversations with you.
What screenshots?
Edited ones, obviously. The timestamps don't even match up.
Remember when she took my graduation money, said she'd invest it for me?
Did you ever see that money again?
No, she spent it all on herself and then told me I was ungrateful for asking about it.
How much was it?
Almost 10,000. I worked part-time all through high school to save it.
10,000! You never told me it was that much.
It's embarrassing. I should have stood up to her then.
You were just a kid.
But I'm not a kid anymore, yet here I am, still letting her manipulate us.
That must have been hard for you.
It was, but at least now I have you to help me deal with her. Maybe we should finally tell her we're not going to let her move in. I mean, I know she's finally accepting you as my husband and all, but I really don't want to live with her.
We should be clear about this sooner rather than later.
Ugh, the way she flip-flopped is just crazy. First, she was against our marriage because you were self-employed, even trash-talking you. Now that you're successful, suddenly she wants to live with us? I'm honestly disgusted with my own mother.
She called me worthless at our engagement party. Now she's sending me links to penthouses.
I still feel terrible about that party. I should have stood up for you.
Well, that's just how your mom is, but if we tell her no about moving in, she'll probably throw another one of her tantrums.
Like the one she threw at Christmas, when she stormed out because we wouldn't buy her a new car?
That was pretty bad. She didn't speak to us for 2 weeks.
Maybe that wasn't such a bad thing. But we can't keep putting it off forever. She even called your office today because you didn't respond fast enough. I'm so sorry about that.
Hey, don't apologize. This isn't your fault.
No, it is. If I could just be stronger about standing up to her, you wouldn't have to deal with any of this. But I just can't get over my fear of her. I can barely manage to give her the mildest criticism.
That's understandable. You've always had to do exactly what she wanted, and she'd verbally abuse you if you didn't listen. She's like the dictionary definition of a toxic parent. She even took all your part-time job money before we got married, and now she's trying to spend my money too.
I feel like such a coward.
You're not a coward. She's had decades to perfect her manipulation.
But other people can stand up to their parents.
Everyone's situation is different.
I just freeze up every time I try to confront her. Sometimes I wonder if I'll ever be free of her control. Even when I try to say no, my voice just freezes.
You're stronger than you think. You've already started setting some boundaries.
Like what?
Remember last month when you told her she couldn't just show up unannounced?
And then she showed up anyway.
But you still told her. That's progress.
She just ignored me.
It's still important that you said it.
I guess, but it feels pointless when she doesn't listen.
Each time you speak up makes the next time easier.
Does it? Because it doesn't feel that way.
I've noticed you're getting better at saying no to smaller things.
Like what?
Last week when she wanted to borrow your car.
I still felt terrible saying no.
But you did say no.
About telling her no to moving in. Should you do it since I can't? But she'll definitely blow up my phone if you do.
We could do it together.
She'll just talk over me like always.
Not if we prepare what to say beforehand.
She always finds a way to twist my words.
Sarah, have you thought about maybe taking some space from your mom?
You mean cutting her off completely?
Yeah, I know you're not ready for that yet. That's why you're still maintaining the relationship. But maybe it's time to face this head on. We're financially stable now. We could move if we needed to. We have options to get away.
The thought of cutting her off completely terrifies me.
Why?
What if I need her someday?
Need her for what?
I don't know. Anything. Everything. She's made me so dependent. Would you be willing to move just to help me get away from her?
Of course, whatever you need.
Even to another city?
Even to another country, if that's what it takes.
She'd still find a way to reach us.
Not if we don't give her our new address.
She'd hire a private investigator.
She's done that before?
When Dad left, she found his new girlfriend's address.
We'll be okay.
You're right. I can't keep living like this forever. I'll try my best. Maybe I should try therapy? I've heard it can help with trauma. Might make me less scared of Mom.
That sounds like a good idea. It can't hurt to try.
But what if she finds out?
She doesn't have to know.
She always finds out everything.
Not this time. We'll be careful.
I looked up some therapists in our area. There's one who specializes in toxic family relationships.
Want me to help you make an appointment?
Could you? I'm worried I'll back out if I try to do it myself.
I'll call tomorrow morning.
What if Mom calls while I'm there?
Let it go to voicemail.
She'll know something's up.
You're allowed to be busy.
Okay, I'll look into it.
No rush. Let's take this one step at a time.
Thanks. Can you hold off on telling Mom no about moving in for just a little longer?
Of course. Take all the time you need. Don't push yourself.
Maybe after a few therapy sessions, I'll be stronger.
There's no deadline. We'll handle it when you're ready.
You're the best thing that's ever happened to me. You know that?
I just want you to be happy and feel safe.
I do feel safe with you, more than I've ever felt with anyone else.
We'll figure this out together.
Promise you won't give up on me?
I promise, no matter how long it takes.
Even if I never get strong enough to stand up to her?
Even then, but I believe in you. Hi, Linda, it's James.
Well, this is a surprise. You never text me.
Actually, I prefer texts, especially when I'm at work. You've been calling my office quite often.
Only because you never answer your cell phone anymore.
I'm busy with work.
Too busy for family?
I heard you came to the house today and took Sarah out.
Took her out sounds so suspicious. We just went shopping. I told you she hasn't been feeling well lately.
Since when has she been unwell? She hasn't mentioned anything to me.
Oh, you know how she is. Always trying not to worry you.
She seemed fine this morning.
Did you actually see her this morning?
What do you mean?
Nothing, just that you work such long hours, I didn't know if you even got to see her.
She seemed fine to me, said she's tired.
Well, shopping can be exhausting. She's probably just tired from walking. You're so overprotective. My daughter's gotten spoiled because you baby her too much.
Is being concerned about my wife being overprotective?
She's not a child, James.
No, but she is my wife.
And my daughter. I've known her longer than you have.
Maybe I am overprotective, but that's because I care about her well-being.
Well, if you really cared, you'd let me move in so I could help take care of her.
We've discussed this.
No, you keep avoiding it.
She's still not at 100%, so I'm worried. Could you please stop coming over for a while?
You can't keep me from seeing my own daughter. It's not like I'm visiting her every day. Besides, she's out almost daily anyway. What's wrong with a mother visiting her daughter once a week?
What? She's been home all the time lately.
Oh, is that what she tells you?
What are you implying?
Are you sure about that? Because I've been checking.
Checking?
Don't lie to me. Do you know how many times I came by this week? I stopped by 4 times.
Really? You came by that often?
Of course I did. A mother worries. And today was the only time I actually saw her. Now I know why. She wasn't home last week either. Probably out shopping as usual. Today she was buying all sorts of designer stuff. I got her to buy me a few things too.
What do you mean she wasn't home?
Exactly what I said. I rang the doorbell multiple times.
Maybe she was sleeping?
All 4 times? What a coincidence.
What kind of designer stuff was she buying?
Oh, the usual. Bags, watches, accessories. She has such expensive taste these days.
Since when?
You really don't know, do you?
Know what?
Nothing, just that she seems to have a lot of spending money lately.
About the shopping, Linda, these expensive purchases are becoming a problem. I'm making more money now, but monthly shopping sprees are still too much.
Excuse me? What I got barely cost anything. Why are you only complaining about my purchases when your wife spends way more?
Sarah's not really into designer brands.
Since when? She's always carrying new bags when I see her. Don't be ridiculous. Then why is she always buying designer things? You live with her. You must see all her expensive stuff.
I do know about that, but...
Do you? Do you really? What don't you know about? The shopping or where she goes all day? So you know we have the money. Stop being so stingy about my little indulgences.
Your little indulgences add up.
So do hers. When are we moving in together? Sarah told me to ask you.
Sarah told you to ask me?
Yes, she said you're the one making all the decisions now.
That doesn't sound like Sarah.
Oh, and what does sound like Sarah these days?
I'm sorry, but we need more time on that.
I've been waiting for a year. You have extra rooms, so we could do it right now. If you make me wait any longer, I'll just move in anyway. I've always been there for my daughter, so she needs to take care of me in my old age.
You can't just move in without our agreement.
Watch me. Sarah won't stop me.
Is that a threat?
It's a promise. Ask Sarah about it.
Actually, I've been thinking our current place is too small. We're considering moving somewhere bigger.
Better than your current luxury condo? Well, I guess that makes sense. Make sure my room is spacious, and I want a place with a gym and pool in the building.
I'll keep that in mind.
You better. I won't settle for anything less than what you have now. Make sure you tell me first when you find a place. I'm coming along for the viewings.
We haven't started looking yet.
Well, hurry up! I can't wait forever. By the way, since you're so concerned about Sarah's spending, maybe you should ask her where she goes shopping. I'm sure she'd love to tell you all about it.
What do you mean by that?
Nothing at all, just being a concerned mother.
You seem to be implying something.
Am I? Maybe you should pay more attention to your wife.
I pay plenty of attention.
Do you? Then you must know about the new jewelry.
What jewelry?
Oh, nothing. Forget I mentioned it.
Linda, what are you talking about?
Ask your wife. I'm sure she'll tell you everything. James, are you still working? It's late.
Yeah, still got work to finish.
It's past 9 p.m. You've been working late a lot recently.
Just trying to keep up with everything.
You've been at the office working late every night this week.
There's a lot to do.
Even on weekends?
The work doesn't stop.
Are you eating properly at least?
Grabbed something from the convenience store.
I could bring you dinner.
Don't bother, I'm fine.
You always used to let me bring you dinner.
Things change.
Hey, Mom texted asking about the new place hunting. What's that about?
She asked about moving in again, so I told her we're planning to move somewhere nicer.
What? Is it okay to promise that? I absolutely don't want to live with her. Therapy's going well, and I might finally be able to distance myself from her.
Don't worry, I never actually promised we'd live together. I'm just buying us some time.
Okay, I'll play along then. Mom says you've been ignoring her calls.
I have been busy.
She's getting suspicious.
Of what?
That we're avoiding her.
Aren't we?
But James, is everything okay? You seem different lately.
Different how?
More distant, like you're holding something back.
Just stressed with work.
You used to talk to me about work stress.
Nothing to talk about.
There's something else, isn't there?
Why would you think that?
Because you barely look at me anymore. Even when you're home.
If something's bothering you, you can tell me.
That's my line. You're the one who's changed.
Hey, Sarah, we're coming up on our 3rd anniversary. Is there anything you want?
Nothing at all. Having you is enough. I don't want anything more from you.
You used to always have a wish list ready.
Things change. I'm more mature now.
Like how you've matured into designer brands?
What?
Nothing, just something your mom mentioned.
Oh, you know how she exaggerates.
You don't have to hold back. I want to give you everything I can. You can buy things for yourself, too, if you prefer.
Really, I'm fine. I'm happy with our life as it is. Besides, right now, what I want most is the courage to cut ties with Mom.
That's quite a change from last year's diamond earring request.
People change.
They certainly do.
Are you sure you're not upset about something?
I see. Well, if you're sure, then let's just have a nice dinner together.
Can we do it next week instead? I have therapy that day.
I'll make a reservation at a good restaurant.
Which restaurant?
That new place downtown? The one you mentioned wanting to try?
Oh, right. Sounds perfect.
I heard the private rooms are nice.
Private rooms?
For special occasions.
We don't need a private room.
Don't you prefer privacy these days?
What do you mean?
Nothing. I just thought you'd be more comfortable.
I'm going to bed now. Don't work too hard. Come home soon, okay?
Getting a few more reports done first.
You've been sleeping in the guest room.
The bed's closer to my home office.
Since when do you care about that?
Since now.
James?
Yes?
I love you. You know that, right?
Get some rest, Sarah.
That's not an answer.
What do you want me to say?
What you used to say. Will you be home before I fall asleep?
Probably not. Don't wait up.
We barely see each other anymore.
We see each other plenty.
No, we don't. You're always working.
Someone has to pay the bills.
What's that supposed to mean?
Nothing. Go to sleep.
Okay. Good night then.
Good night.
James, where are you? What are you doing? Get to the hospital now!
What happened?
Your wife was just rushed to the emergency room. What do you mean you can't leave? What kind of husband are you? Any normal person would drop everything and come running.
Which hospital?
Central, room 507. Now get here.
Is she conscious?
Barely. The doctors are with her now.
What exactly happened?
There was an accident. She's hurt badly. James, answer me. Why aren't you coming?
I'm sorry, Linda. I won't be her husband much longer.
What are you talking about? This isn't the time for whatever marital problems you're having.
It's exactly the time.
She's asking for you.
Is she? Or is she asking for someone else?
She might not make it. Do you understand that?
I understand perfectly.
No, you don't. The doctors say there might be permanent damage. Are you serious right now? She might not survive. Do you even know why she was taken to the hospital?
She was in an accident, right? She was in an accident while on a date with her affair partner.
Her affair partner?
Oh, God, you didn't know?
James, say something!
Yes, your daughter was having an affair. That's why I'm planning to divorce her.
That's impossible. My daughter would never do something so disgraceful. This must be some mistake.
The private investigator saw everything.
Private investigator? How long have you known?
Long enough.
Weeks? Months?
Does it matter?
Of course it matters. How long have you been pretending?
No mistake, I heard it from the private investigator who witnessed the accident. And Linda, thank you.
Why are you thanking me?
Because you helped me discover my wife's affair.
What are you talking about?
You told me she was buying lots of designer items, but we barely had any designer things at home. At first I thought you were lying, but something felt off. When I looked into it, I found out she was buying gifts for her affair partner.
And you hired someone to follow her?
I had to know the truth.
Those shopping trips, all those expensive purchases. She was really having an affair, even though she knows I divorced her father because he cheated on me.
Ironic, isn't it?
She saw what it did to our family.
Apparently she didn't learn from it.
James, please, she's really hurt.
Not my problem anymore.
How badly is she hurt?
Does it matter?
Of course it matters. She's still my daughter.
She's conscious enough to talk, isn't she?
Barely. She keeps drifting in and out.
Then she can sign the divorce papers when she's stable.
The doctors say. They say she might not walk again.
That's her problem now.
Her spine. They're not sure.
Still not my concern.
You're really done with her after everything?
She was done with me first.
But your marriage vows.
She broke that first, a long time ago.
3 years of marriage just gone?
She ended it, not me.
James, please, at least come see her.
No.
She's asking for you.
Let her ask.
The other guy, he's in critical condition.
Good.
James!
What do you want me to say, Linda?
Show some compassion!
Like she showed me?
She made a mistake!
A mistake is forgetting an anniversary. This was a choice.
I'm begging you.
Goodbye, Linda.
Wait, at least tell me what to do.
Take care of your daughter. She'll need you now.
James, I'm sorry. I want to talk with you. Please answer. I can finally type on my phone.
But your legs still aren't working. They're saying you might never walk again.
The doctors aren't sure yet.
I'm sure they told you the odds.
Can we talk about us instead?
There is no us.
I deserve it, don't I?
I'm not here to judge your karma.
The doctors say there's a chance with physical therapy.
That's not my concern anymore.
They say it could take months, maybe years.
You'll have plenty of time to think about what you did.
Are you really going through with a divorce? Is there no other option? We've been so happy together all this time. It seems so sudden to divorce now. I mean, I know it's because of my affair, but still.
Sudden? How long were you seeing him?
Does it matter?
Yes, I want to know how long you've been lying to me.
8 months.
8 months of lies.
It wasn't supposed to go on that long.
How long was it supposed to go on?
I don't know. It just happened.
Things don't just happen for 8 months.
I never meant for it to happen.
Whether it was just for fun or serious doesn't matter to me. You've been lying to me this whole time. You even used your mom being toxic to your advantage, making it look like she was the one spending money when it was you.
I was scared you'd notice the expenses.
So you blamed your mother.
I just didn't want you to think I was wasting money.
No, you didn't want me to find out you were buying gifts for your affair partner. Sure, you bought some things for yourself, but most of it went to him. If you were just spending money on yourself, I wouldn't have been angry. Actually, I would have felt bad that you felt you had to hide buying things you wanted.
The therapy, it was helping me realize what I was doing.
Really? When did you realize? Before or after the accident?
I started therapy to be better for you.
You started therapy to manage your guilt.
That's not true. I really wanted to change.
Did you? Or did you just want to feel less guilty?
I was trying to fix things.
By seeing him every week?
And about Mom calling your office. That wasn't what you think.
Yes, it was. You orchestrated that too, didn't you? Trying to push dealing with your mom onto me.
No, that's not true. I really was struggling with her. And you said you'd help handle her when I couldn't.
Yeah, I did say that, but remember, your mom used to tear me down all the time too. I didn't want to deal with her if I could help it. I only put up with it because I thought it would help you. Now I realize you were just pushing her onto me to keep your affair hidden.
I was really trying to break free from her.
While keeping me distracted with her drama.
That's not true. I really did want to distance myself from her. I've lived my whole life doing whatever she said, and just when I thought I was free after marriage, she started clinging to me again.
The affair and your mom are separate issues. Your mother's toxicity didn't make you have an affair.
I know. I'm not blaming her.
Then who are you blaming?
No one, just myself.
I worked so hard to make your life easier, to earn your mom's approval. I didn't work this hard just to fund your affair.
James, you're the only one I really love.
How can you lie so easily?
It's not a lie.
The private investigator recorded your conversations with him. You only saw me as an ATM, didn't ya? You were planning to divorce me when I stopped saving money and live off the settlement.
I only said that because I was drunk.
Really? Isn't it more likely the alcohol just made you honest? When you said you were content with our life, you meant you were happy having a husband who didn't notice your affair and let you use your mom as an excuse to spend money.
I was confused, lost.
And now you're found?
That's not fair.
Fair? Like spending my money on your lover?
Please, I'll break it off with him. Just don't abandon me.
Break it off with him?
Yes, I won't see him anymore.
You can't see him, you mean? I heard he's still unconscious. Even if he wakes up, you're saying you won't be with him?
I'll never contact him again.
Is that what you're offering?
Is that what you want?
I don't want anything from you anymore.
Is this really the end? Mom berates me every day about the affair. Yesterday, she said she wished she'd never had me.
Well, your mom divorced your dad over his affair, right? She probably thought she'd have a good life living with us, so she can't forgive you for having an affair. Plus, she said she'll cut ties with you if I divorce you.
That should make you happy, right? You wanted to cut ties with her anyway.
I wanted to help you cut ties with her. There's a difference.
If you divorce me, I'll have no one to take care of me. I might never walk again and be in a wheelchair forever. And now Mom's cutting me off too. How am I supposed to survive? Even if she's toxic, I need her if you leave me.
Don't be pathetic. Plenty of people in wheelchairs live independently.
I can't. I've been a housewife since we got married, and before that, I only had part-time jobs. I really can't survive on my own.
So what? That's your problem. You should have thought of that before having an affair.
I know, but I never thought this would happen.
What did you think would happen?
I don't know. I wasn't thinking at all.
Of course not! Someone capable of considering consequences wouldn't have an affair!
Please, James, don't abandon me.
You abandoned me first! I worked so hard to give you a good life, but you used it for your affair, and everything I believed in was a lie! I don't even know what I've been working so hard for anymore!
For us. You were working for us.
There is no us anymore.
Can we start over?
With you in a wheelchair and your lover in a coma?
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
We're gonna be strangers soon, so you don't need to apologize.
Can we at least stay friends?
I have all the evidence of your affair. The divorce will happen even if it takes time. Thank you for everything, and please never contact me again.
James, please don't block my number. Please answer me.
Two months later, we finalized the divorce. She finally accepted that I had no intention of reconciling. Now, my ex-wife is taking care of her still unconscious affair partner in her wheelchair, as his parents demanded she take responsibility. After our divorce, contrary to her threats, her mother didn't cut ties with her. She moved back home, but I got a voicemail from her crying about her mom's taking her disability checks. It would sound horrible to most people, but she's not my problem anymore. She knew this could happen better than anyone. If she really wants to get away from her mother, she'll figure out how on her own. I was pretty messed up mentally from discovering the affair through to the accident and divorce. I've delegated work to my employees and I'm taking some time to heal by traveling abroad. My heart's still not fully healed, but I can eat normally again now, and I'm slowly getting back to living like a normal person. I have no real basis for this, but I believe happiness follows hardship. So I'm gonna keep moving forward, even if slowly, and find new happiness.
OMG, girl, you won't believe it. My boyfriend just got me this amazing designer bag. Hey, Rachel, who is the guy? Is this the guy you mentioned having a crush on before? Oh, no, that guy is out, lol. This new guy's even better. This one's perfect. Like, he's everything I've ever wanted in a man. He is so amazing and super rich. And the best part, he has amazing taste in gifts. He treats me with gifts that I actually love. I am so happy. Like this bag, it's the latest collection, limited edition. Can you believe that? He didn't even look at the price tag and just said anything for my girl. Can you believe that? Oh, wow. I didn't know you had a boyfriend. He sounds like a sweet guy. When and where did you meet him? You have to tell me everything. Oh, yeah. We just started dating a few weeks ago. We met at that charity gala downtown. Remember you said you had that big presentation the next day and couldn't attend with me? It turned out to be the best day of my life. I feel like fate brought us together. It's like he literally swept me off my feet that night. He asked for my number right away. He was like, he couldn't let someone like me get away. He's literally the perfect man for me. Not only is he so generous, but super thoughtful. And get this, he actually wants to spoil me. Like, he gets offended if I try to pay for anything. How great is that, lol? He was like, a woman like me deserves the best. Aw, someone is in love. Lol, that's amazing news. I'm so happy for you. He takes me to all these exclusive places. Like, places I didn't even know existed in this city. He took me to this rooftop restaurant, and the view was so incredible. And he knows everyone there, and even the owner came to our table personally. And he's so attentive, always asking about my day and how I'm doing. He actually wants to know everything about me. He never checks his phone when we're together. It makes me feel like I'm the only person in the room. How sweet is that? I honestly never thought he'd be interested in me when I first met him. Like, he could have anyone, you know? Models, actresses, whoever. But he says I'm different from other women he's met, and I understand him better than anyone. He told me I'm not just after his money. Even though he loves spending it on me. I'm happy for you, Rachel. Sounds like he is treating me like you were his queen. I'm not surprised that he is, though. You're gorgeous, and I bet he couldn't resist. Aw, thanks, girl. I'm 32, but people still mistake me for 25. I mean, I do take care of myself compared to other women our age. It's all about priorities, you know? Making time for yourself, getting regular facials, nails, and hair treated, keeping up with trends. I've been doing this new skincare routine. The products are expensive, but worth it. My skin is literally glowing. You should try it. Might help with those stress lines. Speaking of which, saw your recent Instagram post. You look different. Like, tired maybe? When was the last time you did anything for yourself? That's so true. Meanwhile, I look like a mess these days. When was the last time you had a spa day, or even just got your hair done? You used to be so good about maintaining yourself. Now it's like you don't even try. I mean, you've always been more focused on work than appearances. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Some men like the career woman type. I guess it works for some relationships. But don't you miss feeling beautiful and being pampered? Like having time for yourself? Well, yeah, but I try to see it as them trusting me with responsibility. Remember when we used to get mani-pedis every weekend? Before you got so busy. Those were the best times. Just us, gossiping about everything. No stress, no pressure, just pure fun. Because honestly, Em, you used to be so much more fun. Remember college? You were always up for everything. Now it's like you're a different person. You are always working and busy. That can't be healthy. Don't you want more from life? Things are different now. There are expectations. From who? Your in-laws? They can't expect you to work yourself to death. Like, aren't there labor laws? Don't you have HR? This feels toxic, Em. No job is worth sacrificing yourself for. And what do you even get out of it? A pat on the head? And aren't you literally married to the heir of prestige hotels? Like, why are you working so hard? Shouldn't you be, like, lounging by a pool somewhere? Living your best life? Getting massages? Shopping? Isn't that what rich wives do? Your life should be amazing right now. But instead, you're like working all day and having no time for yourself. My in-laws believe in earning your keep. Plus, they want me involved in hotel operations since I'll be the CEO's wife someday. Ugh, that sounds exhausting. Don't they see what it's doing to you? Like, you barely even smile anymore. Your photos all look forced. When's the last time you posted anything fun? It's all work events and corporate functions. That's not living, Em. That's not existing. I think you deserve better than that. I mean, if it were me, I'd be crying to my husband about it. Like, does he even know how stressed you look? Has he seen the dark circles under your eyes? The fact you haven't bought new clothes in months? You're literally wasting away. A good husband would notice. A good husband would protect you, stand up for you, and put you first. Yeah, I know. I wish I could just sit back and relax. Jack doesn't really stand up for me in these situations, so yeah, it's okay though. I don't mind working. Wait, seriously? He just lets them work you to the bone? Are they bullying you or something? Because working so much you can't even take care of yourself is basically bullying. That's actually kind of concerning. Does Jack ever defend you? No, it's not like that. They are not bullying me or anything. You're making it sound awful, but no, I truly don't mind working. I guess I could say I'm just lazy about self-care nowadays. When I have time off from work, I just want to relax a bit and catch up on some housework instead of getting spa treatment or nails done. It's just not my priority anymore, and I think that is okay. Oh, what have they done to you? You're working way too hard. You lost yourself. And for what, though? To prove yourself to them? You're too nice. You can vent to me, you know. We've been friends since elementary school. Remember Jenny in 6th grade? She was so mean to you and bullying you back then, but I always stood up for you. I have your back, and that's what real friends do. So if you are dealing with something, you tell me. Thanks, Rachel, but really, they're just strict about work. It's challenging, but I'm learning so much, and I actually enjoy it. It's good for me. You always say that, though. You are always making excuses for people. It all sounds like toxic positivity to me, like when companies exploit you by calling it professional development. You always try to see the best in everything. Even when things are clearly wrong, you are too good for them. Oh, no, it's not like that at all. Don't worry about me too much. So how are things with Jack? I noticed you haven't posted any couple pics lately. Which is weird because you used to post them all the time, almost annoyingly often, lol. Jack? He's been pretty busy lately. They gave him some new responsibilities at work. New responsibilities? That's interesting. Does he talk about work with you? Sometimes he does, but he's been in a lot of meetings lately. He can't work too much to neglect you. Does he work late or work on weekends too? He does, but it is what it is. He's busy with work, so I don't blame him for not making time for me. I'm sure time will come for us. Right. You know what they say about the 3rd year of marriage, though. My friend Sarah just got divorced, actually, because her husband was busy, too. What do you mean? Well, Sarah thought everything was fine, too, until she found the receipts. That's usually when couples hit the rough patch. A lot of people split up around then. Not trying to scare you or anything, just looking out for my bestie. Oh, yeah. I'll work hard to make sure that doesn't happen. Lol. Has Jack been working late a lot? Like, more than usual? And girl, you need to know sometimes working harder isn't the answer. Maybe you need to work smarter. Sorry, I've got a lunch meeting I need to run to. Okay, I didn't know you were working through lunch. Your work is keeping you busy too, I see. Yeah, it's a really important meeting and I can't miss it. It's our busy season right now. I can't say more, but it's exciting stuff. You know how it is in business. I thought you mentioned having time off this week. Oh, did I? Must have gotten my dates mixed up. Things have been crazy lately, but in a good way. Okay, let's catch up soon when you're free. Text me when you have time for coffee. I need to know all about your new boyfriend. OMG, definitely! I miss our coffee dates. Remember when we used to meet every week? That was fun and great. Maybe next week we can catch up over coffee and sweets, or whenever my schedule clears up. So busy living my best life right now. Rachel, are you still up? Emma? Yeah, I'm up. It's weird hearing from you this late. Is everything okay? You never text after 10 p.m. What's up? I was just wondering, what were you doing today? Today? Let's see. I had coffee with my boyfriend, went shopping, then dinner. Pretty perfect day, actually. Why do you ask? But it's a weekday. Don't you have meetings? You mentioned being so busy with work lately that you were working through lunch. What's with the interrogation? Can't a girl take a day off? Lol. Well, since you're asking, my boyfriend says I don't need to work anymore. Since his schedule is irregular, he wants me available whenever he's free. Isn't that romantic? He says I deserve to be taken care of. Tell me more about your day. What is going on with you? Nothing's going on. Everything's perfect. Better than perfect, actually. Why do you ask? You're acting strange. Did something happen? One of my employees saw you with Jack today. What? Emma, what are you talking about? Are you sure it was me? How would they even know what I look like? I mean, there are lots of women who look like me. Maybe they made a mistake. They saw you going into Gucci together. That's impossible. I was with my boyfriend all day. You know, the one I told you about? She has a good memory. Probably remembered you from our wedding speech. Your employee must be confused. Lots of people look similar. She knows what you look like and who you are. She saw both of you together. Emma, you're not making any sense. Why would I be with Jack? Oh, well, it was just for a few minutes. Total coincidence. Why are you making such a big deal about this? Stop changing your answers. So, are you admitting you were with Jack today? Look, it's not what you think. We just happened to be at the same store. I ran into Jack by chance. My boyfriend had stepped away for a minute. Your employee must have misunderstood. You know how people love to gossip. You just happened to run into him? At Gucci? In the middle of a workday? Yup, you know these things happen. It's a small city, Emma. You're being paranoid. But they saw you two going into Gucci together. Okay, fine. You want the truth? Whatever. It's out now anyway. Yes, we were together. Just don't tell Jack I told you. He wanted to keep it quiet to protect your feelings. That depends on why you were there. Next month is our anniversary. Was he getting our anniversary gift? Oh, Emma. Sweet, naive Emma. You can't be this naive. Like, seriously, Em? You really think he remembers your anniversary? Wait. The fact that you still believe in him is sad. Really sad and pathetic, to be honest. God, you're so naive. Who do you think Jack was shopping for? Obviously for me. Should I tell you about all our other shopping trips? Or the vacations? All those business meetings, that was me. All those late nights at work, that was also me. No. Yes. All of it. For months now. Look, I'll take responsibility. I can give you about $300,000 in damages. That sound fair? I mean, that's what these situations usually cost, right? Consider it an investment in your freedom. You'll actually pay $300,000? Of course, I stole my bestie's husband after all. And let's be honest, you aren't making him happy. Someone had to step up. Okay. Wait, what? That's it? Just okay? Really? That's it? No tears? No drama? Not even going to fight for him? This is why he came to me, you know. I knew you were not good enough for him. I'll file for divorce. You pay me the amount you just offered me. Hold on. Really? You're just giving up? Really? Just like that? Wow, didn't expect you to be so calm about this. Where's Emma who cries over everything? The one who needed me to stand up for her. Thanks a lot. What? Did you just thank me? What are you thanking me for? This is weird. You're being weird and I am so confused. Why are you not angry and mad? Why aren't you crying and begging for answers? You shouldn't be so calm about your husband's affair. Nope, I mean it. Thank you for helping me cut ties with Jack. What game are you playing? You should be devastated, begging me not to take him. I don't know what you're doing, but you are being creepy, acting all tough when you're probably crying your eyes out. I know you, Em. You can't handle being alone. You never could. I'm not acting. I'm genuinely grateful. This worked out so well for me. Stop it! This isn't how this is supposed to go! Whatever, just sign the divorce papers quickly. I'm ready to take my place as the future CEO's wife, and unlike you, I know how to handle Jack's parents. I'm not some basic nobody like you. I may not be working now, but I was pretty important at my old company. Do you know how many connections I have? How many people respect me? And I actually know how to keep a man happy, unlike some people. Good luck with everything. Is that sarcasm? Because I don't need luck. I have everything figured out. You're the one who'll need luck. No more luxury penthouse for you. Your whole lifestyle is about to change. Sorry, but not sorry. Back to being ordinary Emma. Just like in high school. Remember how ordinary you were before Jack? Oh, that reminds me. I should thank you for one more thing. Me? For what? What could you possibly thank me for now? Meeting someone like Jack would have been pretty unlikely otherwise. You created that connection. Well, obviously, I always did know what was best for you. You've always been good at letting me have things. We've been that way since we were kids. I'm so glad you were my childhood friend, always knowing your place. Always stepping aside when I wanted something. That's what made our friendship work. Emma, what the hell is going on? Jack says you kicked him out of the penthouse when I asked him to move me in. This isn't funny. You can't do this. It's his place. Answer me. I know you're reading these. Emma, you can't ignore me. Yes, I did kick him out. He doesn't belong there anymore. No, you can't do that. You have no right. That's his home. How can you kick him out? This makes no sense. Jack won't tell me anything. He's acting weird since everything came out on surface. Like, really weird. Like he's scared of something. He keeps saying to ask you whenever I ask him to explain what is going on. Why would he tell me to ask you? That's because Jack's been disowned. He doesn't have anything anymore. He is no longer welcome to the company or even at his parents'. What? No, that can't be true. Stop playing games. This isn't funny. You're just bitter and jealous. Jack was never good at his job. He was worthless to the company. He never worked or put any effort into actual work. That's a lie. He told me everything about his work. He talked about work all the time, and you even said he got new responsibilities. He told me about all his successful projects. About how his parents trust him with everything. About his future as CEO. That new project was his last chance. His mother said if he failed, he'd be cut off. And you know how he treated? He failed big time. No surprise there, though. He was always out shopping or doing God knows what with you. You're lying. This is just revenge. You're just jealous because he chose me. This is pathetic, Emma. But he's the only heir. They can't just cut him off over poor performance. They wouldn't do that to their son, their only child. It wasn't just the job. His mother found out he was using company money to fund his affair with you. She has zero tolerance for infidelity. That doesn't matter. Money is money. And you know all rich men fool around? His dad probably does too. It's normal in their circles. You're just too provincial to understand. Too naive. Actually, his dad is a house husband and his mom is divorced. Her ex-husband cheated on her. What? No, Jack never mentioned. You're making this up. That's why she won't tolerate Jack's behavior. She might have overlooked his incompetence if he was faithful, but he kept messing up at work and cheating. As both a mother and CEO, she'd had enough. And using the company's credit cards to fund the affair was basically cherry on top. But there's no other heir. The company needs someone. They need Jack. They can't just end the business. They'll have to take him back in the near future. I'm the heir now. What? You? That's impossible.
Why you? You are nobody to her after the divorce. That's ridiculous. You can't be serious. They wouldn't choose you over their own son, over their flesh and blood.
His mother values merit over blood relations. She judges everyone fairly, whether they're family or not, and she knows how hard I work, and she is very happy with me.
But I'm his wife now. We just got married. That should count for something. I have rights.
It might have, if you hadn't demanded $300,000 in damages. His mother found out about that too, so she knows the history of you two and who you are.
You told her? How could you? Are you so jealous you were trying to ruin my relationship with his mom? What about Jack? What happened to him? What happened to us? We just bought a new car and we have plans.
I don't know his finance situation anymore. You are his wife, right? You should talk to him about it. He should have some money, though. I gave him $100,000 in the divorce settlement. So talk to him about that and be wise about how to use it. It is not my problem how you guys spend it.
What? You only gave him $100,000? That's nothing. He spent so much money already, and he paid my damages. We can't live on that. You have to help us. No way. This isn't fair.
His salary was decent, and it was better than average for his age, but he wasn't earning anywhere near what his parents do anyway. We were basically regular employees with some perks, like the penthouse and company car. He could afford shopping and all other vacations only because he was using company funds. He is lucky I paid him that much after what he did.
But I paid you $300,000. That was everything I had, my entire savings and my emergency fund. I paid for my bright future.
Well, that was damages for the affair, right? That's what you called it. Your words, not mine. You caused me damage, so paid for it. You offered, too.
If I'd known Jack was worthless, I never would have gotten involved with him. You tricked me. I can't believe this. You knew he was failing, but you let me take him anyway. You planned this.
Look, how your plan is failing and how nothing is working, that's not really my problem. You need to figure that out yourself.
I don't want him. I don't want any of this. He's useless. He can't even cook for himself. Do you know he expects me to do everything? Like, literally everything. He is so useless. He needs me to take care of him. He doesn't cook, clean, or doesn't even know how to do laundry.
I feel the same way about him. He is very useless, but you wanted him, and now you got him.
Why didn't you tell me any of this? You could have warned me. A real friend would have said something. You're supposed to be my best friend.
Just like you were supposed to be my best friend. To tell you the truth, he is not all bad. He does have some good in him. I couldn't bring myself to file for a divorce for the longest time because of that. Once I did, though, I could see what was wrong. Maybe it's stupid, but I couldn't take that step. Yes, like I said, we had good times too. I knew Jack's good qualities.
Good qualities? Like what? He sleeps until noon on a good day, and he spends money like no other. The money we don't have. He expects me to work while he networks. He is just an absolute nightmare.
That sounds familiar.
What am I supposed to do now? You have to help me. I can't get it annulled now. This is not how I planned my life. I am married to a loser. I'm actually stuck with him, with no benefit.
Well, that's between you and Jack. The marriage and relationship between you two have nothing to do with me at this point.
I can't even look at him now, and I quit my job for him. How am I supposed to survive? My old company already replaced me, and nobody's hiring in my field right now. Everything is going wrong. I have bills to pay.
Too bad both of you have no jobs. I don't know how you are going to survive without one, though. So my advice would be to go find a new job. It doesn't have to be in your field. You could literally work for food or retail. You might have the idea now, but Jack won't be much help. All he knows how to do is spend money on worthless things without really thinking.
Emma, please, I'm begging you. Can I have the $300,000 back? Just part of it? Like, even half would be okay. I'll pay you back, I promise. Come on, please. We used to be best friends.
Oh, wow. Look how you are acting right now. You paid that as responsibility for the affair. You even said you were grateful to be rid of me, remember? Always knowing my place, stepping aside when you wanted something. Those were your words.
That's different! Please, I was disowned by my parents for being a homewrecker. I have nobody else to turn to. I don't need all of it back, just enough to get back on my feet. I'll do anything. I don't have anyone to ask for help now. I'll apologize publicly. I'll tell everyone it was my fault. Please, Emma.
Why don't you try making the $100,000 work? And don't get divorced so easily. Remember, you sacrificed so much to get him. Don't give up on the true love. You betrayed me and devastated his parents. You got what you wanted, even if it cost you everything else. Now you and Jack have each other at least.
I know I was wrong to steal him from you, but you said I helped you in a way. Emma, please, help me back. You can't leave me like this. We've been friends forever.
After that, I naturally cut ties with Rachel. Looking back, I realized she had always coveted what I had, and I usually gave in to keep the peace. Most people would probably remember such a pattern with bitterness, but I don't. Thinking about it now, everything I gave up to Rachel turned out to be better off away from me, including my toxic ex-husband. In a way, she did me a favor by taking all my burdens. I actually feel a bit guilty for always casting her in the role of the villain. I never expected her to take my useless husband, too, but I hope this is the last time for both our sakes. Rachel and Jack are still married. She works while he's basically become a house husband who doesn't do housework. I don't know what will happen to them, but I'm focusing on my future, working hard alongside colleagues who trust and respect me.